My favorite World Grand Prix racer, and I know a lot of other collectors like this racer the most as well. Now, why this is? Maybe because of all the built-up anticipation and hype for this racer because he was the last one to be released, or maybe he just has a really appealing design and colors. I think it's a mixture of the two of them. But nonetheless, let's get into today's suggestion video of all the variations of Rip Clutchgoneski. Thank you, Grayson Carpenter, for the suggestion. I really do appreciate it, and although suggesting is currently closed, you can still make your birthday request if you haven't done so already. Just let me know at least 1 month before your birthday. And now, let's get into a review of the variations of Rip. So as you can see, there are 4 variations of the die-cast Rip Clutchgoneski. Starting at the left, we have the Ice Racer version, the regular version, the Carbon Racer version, and the Kmart exclusive metallic version. So we'll just start here with the regular release. Now, he was first released abroad in 2013 in a single in the World Grand Prix series. I have one right here. Very nice. Everyone really wanted this. It was probably one of the hardest to find singles at the time. And then he was re-released in 2014, then released in a 2-pack with Brian Gierlewski in 2015, and then again released as a single in 2016. So yeah, he's not that hard to find anymore, but still probably one of the most desirable World Grand Prix racers. Now, he was also released in a multi-pack and in a launcher, which was only available in some international countries, not in the US, unfortunately. So I do not have that launcher, and that goes for a lot of money now. It's the most hard to find launcher nowadays. But now let's get on to the review here and description of Rip Clutchgoneski. He's got a green, yellow, and red colors, kind of just 3 sections of him divided for each color. And he is the World Grand Prix racer for the fictional country of New Rear India. As you can see, they kind of incorporate rear into the name. So it is a fictional country completely made up by Disney Pixar. And on the side here, we can see World Grand Prix. We can see the World Grand Prix logo with number 10 and the New Rear India flag behind it. All in all right there. On the spoiler, he has World Grand Prix right there. And now he is kind of an open-wheeled car, but he does have wheel covers and partial fenders over the tires there, whereas Francesco Bernoulli has completely open wheels. So that's pretty cool. I was thinking when he was not getting released for quite some time, I was thinking, are some people going to make customs of him using Francesco Bernoulli? And I just thought that wouldn't look too good. So I'm glad that Mattel finally made him, because they never made the Apple Racer, who was the last Piston Cup racer to be released. So there was that fear there that he would not get released. So now let's move on to the metallic version of Rip Clutchgoneski, which, like I said, was exclusive to Kmart for the Kmart Collectors Day event in fall 2013. I went to that event and I was actually able to purchase 2 of the metallic Rip Clutchgoneski. Here you can see one in the package, one loose. It was a pretty cool packaging. It just said metallic deco, and on the back here, very exclusive to Rip, as it just showed him. So that was very nice. The other exclusive car was the silver Lightning McQueen from Cars 1. Now this is exactly the same as regular Rip Clutchgoneski, except for the fact that he has a gold finish now instead of just being yellow. Now a lot of collectors are kind of, I don't know what you can call it, but they're just kind of disappointed about the color of him because they think that it's too bright, it's too pale, and it should be darker, because in the movie he looks a lot more orangish, like the color on the Carbon Racer back here. But for his regular version, it's a yellow, and some collectors think it should be orange. Now I personally agree with that because it does look darker in the movie, but I don't dislike the look of the diecast here. I still think it looks pretty good. So now let's move on to the Ice Racer version of Rip, which probably is my favorite. It's really hard for me to decide between him and the Carbon Racer. They're both so cool, and the one thing that I really like about him is the fact that they've completely changed the colors of him. And as you can see, instead of having a green aspect to him, he now has a blue aspect to incorporate the Ice Racer. And on the front here, he's got the Ice Race Cup logo on the front there instead of having nothing at all, actually. And on the side here, you can see some awesome snow detailing here. Some exclusive rims right there that are, I'm pretty sure they are only on Rip and not any other racer, which looks very nice. Also really like the snow detailing on him. Looks very, very cool. A white base, as you can see there. He does have the number 10 right there. And below the number 10 is some Russian characters right there, probably spelling out the Ice Cup. Now up top here we can see the new rear India flag, and it's very, very light, but below it, it actually says RC10, and that obviously stands for his initials, Rip Clutchgoneski, and then his number. But it is so, it really pale, so it blends in with the yellow of the main portion of his body. Now on the spoiler here, it says 10 on either side, and it says Le Motor Prototype, which is kind of the model that a lot of the World Grand Prix racers are based off of. I believe Carlo Veloso is also based off of a Le Motor Prototype, so that's pretty cool. I'm glad that they included that on him. I'm actually kind of surprised that they included it. I'm surprised that they didn't just say Ice Cup on the top there and they actually put his design. So that's pretty cool. Now let's move on to the Carbon Racer Rip. Now I really like this one as well because of the awesome updated spoiler. It just looks really, really nice. I mean, as you can see, he got a completely upgraded spoiler there from having this little minor spoiler to having this big jumbo spoiler that stretches all the way from fender to fender. From here, it was just in between the fenders. So definitely a pretty cool upgrade. And on the hood there, you have the Carbon Cup logo. It says CR, standing for Carbon Race. Now he has a dark orange color, green on the right, red on the left there. Now on this side, it's actually it really flips with the colors here. It kind of goes green, red, orange, green, red, because the rims here on this side are green, and on the other side, they are red. Now, as you can see, it has TROC, which stands for the Transcontinental Race of Champions, the new series or racing league that all the World Grand Prix racers are in. And there you go, you see CRC number 10. And on the spoiler here, just like the Ice Racer version, has 10 on either side. CRC in the middle, very nice logo there. See, that's what I would expect them to put on the Ice Racer version, maybe like Ice Cup or something, but they put the model name. I just found that kind of interesting. And nothing really on the back. They've never really done much on the back of him just because there isn't much space to put anything. I also kind of like the carbon aspects, as you can see in the spoiler there and on the sides here. Very nice. I just wish they did more with the fenders and the front here. Now I do have another version which is kind of an air, because actually both of these Carbon Racer Rips are airs, and you guys would know that if you watch my previous video on the Carbon Racer 4-pack. So basically the air on this one is that on the side here, it's actually supposed to have the new rear India flag right here, so you can see the new rear India flag with RC10 below it. That is supposed to be on this version here. Now this is the version that I bought from the 4-pack, and this is the version that I got online from China. And you can see the error on this one is the fact that the rims are mixed up. Instead of having complete red on the left side, it's actually a mix between red and green, and vice versa on the other side. So yeah, both of these are airs, unfortunately. I probably will try to get another one in the future, maybe online, but it's just kind of hard because the only way you can get him in America is from the 4-pack, unfortunately, because he hasn't been released as a single yet. But that's all for the variations of Rip Clutchgoneski. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let me know what version of Rip is your favorite? Maybe your favorite is the Carnival version of Rip, which actually surfaced on eBay last week, and someone on my Google Plus community actually purchased it and posted a few pictures of it. So if you want to check that out, the link for my Google Plus community will be down in the description below. Carnival Rip Race looks awesome, and I'm really looking forward to getting him. And now before we check out for the day, I just wanted to show you guys something. Yeah, I broke down and got him. I just had to. I mean, I really just wanted to get this Super Chase over with. So I will be doing a review of him in the near future. So I'll see you guys next time for another video. See you guys then. Bye now.